The electric truck manufacturer, Nikola, founded in 2014, is struggling financially. On February 19, Nikola Corporation and 9 of its subsidiaries filed for bankruptcy protection in the U.S. Bankruptcy Court in Delaware. This process is intended for restructuring rather than liquidation unless the company is deemed completely insolvent, in which case it would be dissolved under Chapter 7 of the U.S. Bankruptcy Code. By seeking bankruptcy protection, Nikola is shielded from legal action by creditors while it reorganizes. The Phoenix, Arizona-based company stated that it has approximately $47 million in cash to sustain operations until a planned sale takes place. The Chapter 11 filing was expected, as Nikola had warned in December in a report to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission that it lacks sufficient funds to continue operating beyond the next quarter. In an effort to cut costs, the company implemented large-scale layoffs. By late January, speculation arose that Nikola might sell parts of its business or the entire company. Shortly after, in early February, competitor Mullen Automotive announced its interest in acquiring Nikola's battery division. Despite these efforts, Nikola was unable to reverse its financial troubles. The company has now requested court approval for an auction and sale process under Section 363 of the U.S. Bankruptcy Code, stating that after months of exploring alternatives, a structured sale is the best way to maximize asset value. Nikola aims to sell all or part of its assets and gradually wind down its business. If the court approves the request, interested buyers will be invited to submit binding offers for Nikola's assets. In the meantime, operations will continue on a limited scale, and employees will still receive pay. Subject to court approval, the company plans to maintain some direct service and support for its trucks, including limited YLA fueling operations, until March 2025, after which external partners will need to take over. Nikola's president and CEO, Steve Gursky, acknowledged the challenges faced by the electric mobility industry, citing various market and economic factors that hindered the company's ability to operate successfully. Despite efforts to raise capital, reduce debt, and preserve cash, Nikola's financial struggles persisted. The board ultimately decided that filing for Chapter 11 was the best course of action for the company and its stakeholders. For years, Nikola has been operating at a loss, with reports indicating a quarterly deficit of around $200 million. While there were brief signs of improvement in early 2024, the situation quickly deteriorated. The company has also faced legal and operational setbacks, dating back to the fraud conviction of its founder and former CEO, Trevor Milton, who misled shareholders about the company's technology. The resulting compensation payments remain a financial burden. Even after Milton's departure, Nikola continued to struggle. In 2023, it sold its stake in a European joint venture with Iveco, effectively exiting the European market. That same year, it recalled all 209 battery-powered trucks it had delivered. While shifting focus toward fuel cell trucks, Nikola never managed to move beyond its capital-intensive startup phase. Additionally, the company is entangled in multiple lawsuits from shareholders, suppliers, and partners. Despite its difficulties, Nikola has achieved some milestones in its decade-long existence, including launching the first commercially available Class 8 hydrogen-powered trucks in North America and developing the Hyla Hydrogen Refueling Network in California. According to CEO Gursky, Nikola trucks have covered 3.3 million miles, and the Hyla network has dispensed over 330 tons of hydrogen. Several competitors in the electric and hydrogen truck space could potentially acquire Nikola, either in full or by purchasing specific assets. Some possible buyers include Tesla. As a leader in the EV industry, Tesla could be interested in Nikola's hydrogen fuel cell technology, although Elon Musk has been skeptical of hydrogen fuel cells. If Tesla wanted to expand its semi-truck division, it might acquire Nikola's manufacturing assets or customer base. Rivian. Rivian has focused more on electric pickup trucks and vans, but if it wanted to enter the hydrogen or Class 8 semi-truck market, acquiring Nikola's assets could provide a shortcut. Daimler Truck, Freightliner. Daimler, which owns Freightliner, has invested heavily in both battery electric and hydrogen-powered trucks. Buying Nikola's assets could strengthen its fuel cell development efforts, especially in North America. A final buyer would depend on the specific assets for sale that aren't repossessed: trucks, battery technology, hydrogen fueling stations, etc. and whether a company is interested in expanding its presence in the zero-emission trucking sector.